Do you ever wish it was easier to make an online module more like what people do on the job? I'm Karl G. Richter, and in this video, I'm going to share my favorite instructional design model. Because I think it's pretty important for your training to actually, help you get better in the job. And unless you're a tutorial proofreader, you're not going to be taking multiple choice quiz questions for a living. So how can we as learning designers find ways to make training that's more close to what our learners need to do? The answer comes from Dr. Michael Allen's CCAF model. It's a wonderful instructional design model. A lot of the most popular ones are a lot easier to say. We've got Addie and Sam. And this one, I'm not really sure how to say. It's like CCAF! I like to think of it as like birds in a forest or in the jungle saying CCAF! CCAF! But the first C stands for context. Give us sort of a story of what it is that we're going to do. Where are we? What are we trying to do? What's our role? Who are we helping? Then the second C is a challenge. What is it that we need to do in this place? So an example, I do a lot of training for financial services. So you can set the context real quickly. You're a bank teller and a new prospective client walks in and they say, I'd like to open an account. There's your challenge. So next comes the A part, which is some sort of an activity. You can have a little lesson, you can have a simulation, there's all kinds of quizzes and different sorts of options that you can do for some sort of activity. But the real important part comes with the feedback. That's the F. Context, challenge, activity, and then feedback. Tell them what happens as a result of the choices they made in that activity. Tell them they did a good job. Tell them how they could do better. The feedback is really the important part. I like to say that I like my learners to mess up in the training because that way they're not going to do it on the job. We're going to get the feedback. You're going to learn from your mistakes. If you're like me, you remember your mistakes a lot more than you remember your successes. So that feedback is what, the teachable moment. So the CCAF model is a wonderful tool that you can add to your toolkit. As you approach a module, think of ways that you can add context. Think of ways that you can give your learners a little challenge. Then you can design your activities to sort of be within that different framework. And then the real important part is your feedback. So make like a bird and CCAF, CCAF, CCAF. What a bird brain.